The easiest beginner method to earn $1,000 a day in a legitimate way is by utilizing this method I'm about to show you here. As you can see, my name is Ryan Borden. Let's jump in here. If we look at PayPal for the past 30 days, it's $80,000. If we roll out to 60 days, we can see, it's a couple $100,000, 90 days, so on and so forth, right? So this is just PayPal, and I'm not saying this to brag. What I am saying is this is possible. So if we jump back to 30 days, for example, we can see it's like $80,000. Obviously, that's more than $1,000 a day, even though $1,000 a day is the focus of this particular method that I'm going to show you. But $1,000 a day is still $30,000 a month, and for majority of people, that is a massive amount of money, because if we are talking about that on the scale of a year, then we are well over $300,000 a year, and that puts you into the top few percent of earners around the world, which, as far as I'm concerned, is a good place to be. So what is this easy method? Well, I'm going to take you through it. There's a few moving parts. If you could do me a favor before we start and just pause the video right now and leave a yes down in the comments, I would appreciate that. That helps on YouTube, but it also helps to understand that this is actually a method that you want, because I have a list of methods and I want to steer it towards this and future trainings towards these particular methods that you guys like. So if you could leave me a yes, that'd be great. The next thing I want to mention is that there is a checklist. This is the checklist we're going to talk about, which you can get at this website here. And there is, okay, let me back up. There is two checklists. There is a checklist of companies you can get paid to promote, which you can get at this website. And then there is a checklist that walks you through how to do it step by step, which you can get at this website. All right, so the first thing that we're going to need to do is to replicate a video that is existing so that we can begin to get views, because the process looks like this. We get views, which we're going to turn into leads, which we're going to turn into sales. Now, the leads and sales part is automatic, utilizing a CRM, which is a system that does all this for you, which I'll explain in a minute. But ultimately, on the other end, it is money, so views equal money. And then, of course, we need something to sell. So as far as the something to sell, we will talk about that in a minute. Right now, we need to replicate a video so we can get views. So we can jump over to TikTok, we can jump over to YouTube, and just grab a video. And I just bounced to YouTube here, how to make money online, beginner method. I filtered by under 4 minutes here in the filters. And we have stuff like this, 122,000 views, 60,000, 41,000, so on and so forth across the way, and then more over here, right? So lots of videos. What we're going to do is we're just going to replicate an existing video, one that already works, because the platforms tend to, they obviously want views. That's why they exist, because that's how they make money off of their ads. And so they want to give people what people want to watch. Pretty simple. People obviously want to watch these types of videos. That is why they have so many views. So if you make a similar video, the platforms want to show it because they can tell that it's similar, and then it's more likely to get views. And also it's more likely to get views because people actually want to watch it, because they've already kind of raised their hand and said, hey, we like this video because it's got 122,000 views, right? So, and this one's 414,000, etc. So make something, don't reinvent the wheel, just replicate one that works. So just make another video just like this. Now, this is like a 10-minute YouTube video. So if we're going to be honest here, like $1,000 a day isn't something you're going to get to tomorrow. You're not going to push a button and watch one video and voila, now we're making $1,000 a day. It's just not how it works, right? It actually takes some work and some learning. So the point I'm trying to make here is that I have another video, actually multiple, on this same channel on how to replicate these videos. So if you don't know how to replicate a video, you can go watch one of those, but you can also go over here to the checklist that you can get here, and it has everything. So like if we go in here, we can see that this checklist has, let me pull it up. This checklist has everything as you go through here. So we have all of these things under the basics, and then TikTok setup, and then ads. And let me just pull up the checklist. So here is the actual checklist. So we have all of these videos here, and then the TikTok setup videos, videos on ads, videos on CRM stuff, and then YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and email and editing and the marketplace and all this jazz, right? So we can see this is still being built. So I'm cranking out videos every day. Chase is putting videos in here too. So we have a lot of the videos done. By the time you can get through the videos that are done, we'll have a lot more in here as well. So anyways, so the checklist is expanding. Basically, it's really great because as we get feedback. So the Facebook group is a free Facebook group, and when you join this checklist here, when you get it, it's free checklist. When you go here to this website and get the free checklist of companies you get paid to promote, this yellow bar here, you can join the free Facebook group. So when we go in the free Facebook group and we say, hey, how do we do this? I can say, hey, it is on the checklist already. It's on line 21. I don't know, right? Based on the question, go watch that video. Or it can be like, oh, hey, wait, we don't actually have a video on that. Hang on, let me just go ahead and add in another row here. And voila, then we just add it in, and now we have a video on it. So that's why the checklist is great, because it lets us add in and answer questions and give videos, and then also reference videos that already exist so that you have the whole tutorial ready to go. So the checklist covers everything. It's like step by step. It's the point. So the checklist, the short form checklist, so it covers everything. So back to the process here. We replicated a video. We have posted it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you want to post it, right? I would definitely do YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Those are the 4 major ones. I know some people having great success with Twitter as well, but you can post it other places too. Stick it on Snapchat if you want. Wherever you have accounts or wherever you want to make accounts, definitely upload the videos, because the more places you upload them, the more views you will get, which ultimately means the more money you're going to make. So now we have to convert these views to traffic, right? So we have people watching our video that we put up. How do we convert it to traffic? Well, again, this is covered in the full checklist, the short form checklist, which is, you know, just the one right here I'm talking about. How to convert them to traffic. But basically you're going to get a domain name like myawesomewebsite.com or whatever, and we walk you through how to set it up. It's really easy. And then once you have that, you're going to put it in your video. So you put it in the video, you put it in the comments, you put it in your bio on TikTok, you put it everywhere, right? And when people reply to your video in the comments, you put it as well in there if they ask you for the website, so on and so forth. So that is how you convert it to traffic, because basically whenever you have your video that you've made like so, at some point in the end, you're going to stick it as like a banner across the top here. And we show you how to do that in the checklist. Again, I'm talking about this checklist here. We show you how to do it in there. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So as we go in here, basically we're going to put it in here, and then we're going to put it in the comments as well. So when someone leaves a comment, as we hear, let's go into the video. And here we have like the comments. So there's 54 comments here. You leave it in the comments as well, right? And of course you can put it in the description as well. So it's here, so on and so forth. So we're going to put the link everywhere we can. And then people are going to see the link, click the link, and then now they have traffic. So now what are we going to do? We're going to squeeze the email out of them. That sounds a little odd. What I'm going to do is go into my CRM. This is the CRM. So if I was doing, let's say Jasper, for example, I go in here to Jasper, I make a landing page. Landing page can look like so. I actually made this landing page with ChatGPT, except for the image that was Midjourney AI, but 100% of the landing page is made with AI. Anyway, so ChatGPT gave us a great title that's high converting. ChatGPT gave us a great subtitle that's high converting. And then someone comes here and they enter their email address, and voila, now they become what I call a lead. So don't get hung up on terminology. You can call it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it a lead so that we can tell the difference between views and leads, right? A lead is someone who has entered their email address. So the reason I said squeeze the email, this is called a squeeze page. So when you go, you can even see in the title of the page, it's called a squeeze page. That's the default. The point of that is that you get traffic here and you don't give them anywhere else to go. There's no menus. There's no social links down here. There's nothing else to do except for put in their email address and click the button or leave. Hence the squeeze page. Now that we have them, it's going to send them an email, which is what makes the sale. Not just one email, lots of emails every single day. So if we go to emails, we have a campaign set up, and this is all automatic. And so again, ChatGPT wrote all the emails for me. But when we go in here, we can see that there's an email selling them something, and then there's a place to put a link. Now, what are we going to link them to? Well, that's where this first checklist right here, the free checklist of companies that you can get paid to promote, comes in. You go here and, you know, there's a bunch of different options, obviously, but you go here and you pick one. You start with one and then you just keep going, right? So we pick one here of a affiliate program, and if we roll down to the bottom, we can see the affiliate program, and we can log into the dashboard here. And when we're logged in, we see stats, and we can see like ours, for example, has like $3,000 of unpaid earnings. And you can see as you roll through here, there's $2,000 to $3,000 of unpaid earnings over the past, well, more than a year, because they have a reoccurring commission structure here. So it is 30% reoccurring. So once you get somebody to sign up, like all these customers, you get paid every single month for as long as they're a customer. That aside, which is a great feature, but that aside, this is the link that we need to do it. So when someone goes here, for example, we can see they get this nice video and they get an option to enter a free trial and all this stuff going on, right? So lots of ways to sign up. And then once they sign up, you get paid. So this is your link. This link tracks to you, and anyone that uses this link and clicks on it and signs up, you get paid. So this is the link that you're going to copy, and in your CRM here, this is the link you put right here. So that way, when someone watches your video, and let's review, they watch the video you replicated, they go to the website that you put in the video, then they get to the squeeze page, which is just the page like so. They enter their email address, and then what happens is the CRM is going to make the sale for you. It sends them an email straight away and says, hey, this is one of the reasons why it's amazing, and so on and so forth. Click here, and you can go ahead and sign up. So if they click and they sign up, you get paid. The thing is that most people don't sign up on average until they see an offer 7 times. So the 0-minute delay here happens as soon as they enter their email address. But they might not sign up and buy the first time. So then, they might be busy, right? They were going along, they saw the video, they did it, but now they got to go back to doing whatever it is that they're doing. You know, maybe they got to get their kids from school, or maybe they got to go back to work because they're just on break at work, or maybe they're running a company and now they have customers they have to take care of, but they're still interested in it. So some of it's timing too. So the next day, a day later, it's going to send them another email with, once again, a place to put your link. And if they click on the link and sign up, you get paid. The next day, so 2 days after the first, when they enter their email address, it's going to send them another email. And again, I click the link. So every day you're going to send them an email. So you do that for 7 to 14 days, maybe even 30 days if you want to. And then we can move to the next offer. And of course, ChatGPT can write all these emails, so you can see there is tons of emails in here. And if we go to like this campaign, lots of emails and so on and so forth. So then what? Well, then after you make the sale, of course, you want them to go to the next offer. So once you have them the first one, it's the second one, and the third, and the fourth, and you kind of go down the list. Now, this isn't an exhaustive list by any means. This is a long list, and if you were to work through these, it would probably take you several months to get everything set up to promote every single one of these offers and make videos about them and so on and so forth. But you could definitely do that. And then once you run out of these, there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of other companies out there with affiliate programs that you can sign up for as well and promote all their products and get paid when people buy. So it's pretty much like even Walmart has an affiliate program where you can, if you get people to Walmart and buy, then you get paid. Like everywhere, Amazon, they all have affiliate programs. The big ones, the small ones, they have affiliate programs because they want to make sales, and they're happy to give you a cut of those sales since you drove the traffic. And you ultimately did that by getting a video and then converting it to traffic, getting their email address, and letting the CRM make the sale. But the cool thing is if Bob comes over here and enters his email, then you have Bob's email. And then Sally comes along and enters her email. Then you have Sally's email, right? And so the thing is you can then sell them the first offer, and then you can sell them a second offer. So if you get someone, then you can continue to sell to them all year long. So as you get more people, you start to build up your email list, and then it's just working for you on autopilot all day, every day, all night, every night, sending emails to people appropriately as they work through the system based on when they sign up. It's all automatic, and it just works. And so it makes sales for you. And then ultimately, obviously, you get the money. And this is how we get to $1,000 a day. It's not by a magic button, or it's not by, just like doing nothing. You have to learn how to do it. It's not complicated. There's some moving parts, don't get me wrong. And so you do have to learn some things, which is why there's the checklist number 5 here, which we'll talk about in a second. But look, it's going to take a little bit of work and some time to do this. And if you don't want to get to $1,000 a day, stop at 500, stop at 100. It's whatever works for you. If you need to make $200 a day, to live the life you want to live, then stop at $200 a day. If you need to make $5,000 a day, then push hard and make $5,000 a day. You can go into the free Facebook group and look here at this website. So go to the website, get this free checklist, and then join the free Facebook group. There are people posting every day about the success they're having, about the money that they're making, and they're answering questions and helping other people. So definitely a great place to be. Plus, then we can take the questions that you have and build them into this checklist right here, which again is, like so, which is the step-by-step checklist. So that brings us to point number 5, a legit easy checklist. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just not. This isn't a, do 5 minutes of work and retire on the beach setup. It's not that at all. You're going to have to do some actual work and learn some actual things. However, what this is it's a legitimate way to make money, and there's an easy checklist that you can follow, even works for beginners, and start earning money online. So what's the checklist? Well, you go to this website here, and you can read all about it and all that jazz. But basically, you sign up and you get the checklist. And so here's the checklist. Like I said, it has all these videos, and they're like 5-minute videos. And so they're attainable, and you can watch it more than once if there's a technical point. But basically, you just go through here and you start watching the videos and you start working through the process step by step by step, right? One step after another. And then if there's questions, we'll add more videos. And of course, it's being built. So within the coming days, a lot of this here will be built, and then so on and so forth. And there'll be some more videos added in here as well that I haven't even put the titles in, but you get the point. The point is that you got to take some action and do some stuff. And obviously you need the free checklist here of the companies you get paid to promote. So grab that right here at this website. Obviously you need to join the free Facebook group so that you can get among like-minded people, get the encouragement you need, the focus you need, ask the questions, and get the help that you need, as well as provide the questions so we can say, hey, it's online, whatever, the checklist, or that we can add it to the checklist if your question happens to not be in there. And then the last step is just to go over here to this website and get this full step-by-step checklist here and get started, and just start at the top, the introduction, and start watching the videos and start working through it. So that is what I have for you today. And until the next video, happy money making.